Good morning, everyone. This is Karl Rose recording on Monday, August 12th, 2019, and this morning's podcast is going to be about Josh Johnson and the signing of the Detroit Lions. But before I get into that, I want to talk about, because I hear a lot of chatter about other backup quarterbacks or one in particular who's no longer in the league, and then another one who's no longer in the league, and I want to make a comparison on why they're not in the league. That's Colin Kaepernick and Tim Tebow. And there's a lot of similarities in a way. But anyway, before I get to Josh Johnson, there's a lot of Lions fans that are calling for Colin Kaepernick to be have the Lions try him out as the backup quarterback. Well, there's two reasons really that's not going to happen. One of the things is because of the kneeling incident, and even Martha Ford publicly stated last year that the Lions players are not going to kneel, but she has allowed them locking arms at the national anthem. This whole thing, whatever side you're on, I'm so sick of it. I wish it would just go away and play football. I'm not one of these guys who burnt stuff or anything like that. So all those people who burnt their stuff, all these older white guys who just decided to burn $100 worth of merchandise, well, that's just plain stupid. That's on them. I never boycotted it because I'm paying. I get all the games and I pay it, so I watch it. I just didn't watch the national anthem. But anyway, yeah, the knee part is part of it, and also Colin Kaepernick, even though he's dropped the lawsuit and all that, part of his problem is he's a little bit stubborn, really. He insists on being a starter, and whether it's the Lions or any other team, when you go into their facility and you try out, you just don't make demands to start. You have to prove yourself. I think Colin Kaepernick would be a good backup, and he would be a good fit with their level system. But he would have to. I mean, let's face it. If he goes to the Lions, if he came to the Lions demanding to be number one over Matthew Stafford, not happening. Just not happening. So. But it would be nice to see him as a backup in this, if he would accept that role. Now, is he getting blacklisted by all the teams? I think there is a pretty much of an unfair treatment towards Colin Kaepernick. I don't think there's collusion between all the teams, but I think he's getting an unfair shake. I don't necessarily agree with that need stuff, but he's not. The problem with Colin Kaepernick is he's not really the greatest quarterback. His throwing ability is okay, not great. He's a better runner, but he is a good backup. I just don't think he's a starter, but they're probably. I have my secondary teams. Obviously, the Lions are my main team, but even the secondary teams that I like, they're already set on their starters. So no matter what Colin Kaepernick does, he's not going to get the starting role. And if he's going to demand that, he's not going anywhere. And that has nothing to do with the knee stuff. That's just that he's just not as good as the starting quarterback, and he's not going to get that position, period. If he works a little better at his throwing ability, we all know he can run. We all know he's a mobile quarterback, but he improves on his throwing ability, then he could be one of the top quarterbacks in the league. Anyway, now why do I compare him with Tim Tebow? And I'm going to lay this part all on Fox. Tim Tebow is out of the NFL just because he is just as stubborn as Colin Kaepernick. But the media, especially Fox, basically that they wanted to say that it was because of his actually, his kneeling and doing the Christian thing. So they're trying to say that it's because of his Christian beliefs that got him. That's just a load of crap. Tebow was not a good quarterback either. And actually, Colin Kaepernick is a better quarterback than Tebow. Tebow, if he wasn't so stubborn and wanted to be a number one quarterback, which he really isn't fit for, he was more of he would have been better off as a tight end or a fullback starting. And he could have done that. He could have been a heck of a tight end. Now he's in the major league, down in the minor league somewhere, and everybody's forgotten about him. As far as I'm concerned, fine. But is he being blacklisted? No, he was a lousy quarterback. He'd be better off as a fullback or a tight end if he wasn't so stubborn and determined to be a number one quarterback. That's why Elway dumped him. If he would have accepted a different position, then that's fine. And Elway, of all people, should know how quarterbacks work. And he knew that Tebow was not a good quarterback. He was great. As a tight end, because he could catch the ball, and once he got it, you couldn't tackle the guy. So again, he was a good running quarterback. He really couldn't throw for anything. He could catch and run, and that was really where he was at. But he was too stubborn. He wanted to be a number one quarterback. They tried him out, but the media wanted to say he was pushed out of the football league because of his Christian belief, which is a bunch of nonsense. He was pushed out of the league because he was too stubborn, and he wanted to be a number one quarterback, and that just wasn't happening. And that's why I compared Kaepernick and Tebow, because they're too stubborn-headed. If they would have went with the flow a little more and being a little less stubborn, maybe they would be playing in the NFL. Maybe not as a starter, but at least as a decent backup. Tebow, on his one hand, he's not a quarterback. He could have been a good starter. He could have been a Gronk-style tight end. Seriously, he could have been one of the best tight ends ever, but he wouldn't do it. So anyway, I just wanted to get that part out of the air. So for all those who want Colin Kaepernick on the Lions, all I can say is it's not going to happen. I personally would like it, but it's not going to happen. Mainly because of the knee thing and Martha Ford, and it just won't happen. But he would actually fit in nicely as a backup. And if Matthew Stafford went down, yes, I think Colin Kaepernick could take the Lions to the next level as a backup in the event that Stafford goes down, because now I'm getting into Josh Johnson. I don't think Josh Johnson can do that. What Josh Johnson will do is he will get them, he will be able to move the offense during the preseason, but I think that he will be probably cut after even though they signed him for a year. That's why it was only a small little thing. Either that or he's going to be on the practice squad in case something happens. Savage looked like he was doing okay, but I'm still not sold on Savage either. So the Lions are still stuck in the same situation that if Stafford goes down, then the whole team goes down. So I think what's going to be nice to see, though, is just to see where Josh Johnson is. And if Fales, first of all, Fales has got to go. He's not even NFL material. He needs to be working at Walmart or something like that. He's just garbage. Granted, the offensive line didn't do much for him, but even when they were blocking for him in game one, he still couldn't do anything. So Fales has got to go. Josh Johnson will be a nice thing for the preseason, but that's about it. the Lions missed the opportunity of getting Bridgewater, and he ended up on the Saints. Bridgewater would have been the perfect number 2 backup to Stafford. And Bridgewater, actually, in my opinion, if the Lions were smart, which they're not now, but the thing is now, the problem is the Lions have too many holes to fill. They've got depth now on the defensive line. The offensive line needs more depth. There's depth on the running back. They can use a little more depth on a wide receiver. The secondary needs some more depth. But the glaring holes, which they needed to replace, they pretty much got. Now they need depth. And now the glaring thing is the depth on the quarterback, because they don't get a good backup, and Josh Johnson is not that. They're not going anywhere if Stafford goes down, or if he has to, as I said in other videos, if he has to take time off because of family matters. So in the next few weeks, the Lions really need to find somebody who can step in and just take the team over right from the gate in the event that they have to, because they really need to look at that. But I do think Quinn and Patricia finally realize that they've got a serious problem on their hand, but they didn't resolve that problem correctly. They got somebody as like kind of a Band-Aid and it won't work. So hopefully they're going to be they're continuing to look for somebody who's a little better. I don't know if there's any good available backups out there right now. I did look at some of the film from Josh Johnson, but some of it was so far back that it wasn't even worth looking at, because you got to remember he had 5 years off where he didn't even take a snap. So all I really looked at was the last few bits that he had in 2018 on the Redskins, and he looked okay, decent, but not somebody who's going to carry a team to a playoff situation. Anyway, I wanted to get that out. I wanted to throw in my comments on Josh Johnson. It was okay, not great. I'm happy that they at least are looking in that direction, the quarterback, but it wasn't a great thing. It's not something to jump for joy for. So anyway, I will talk to you next week, and probably next Sunday or the day after the preseason game with the Texans, and we'll see where they go from there. Hopefully, we see some improvement from these backups. And I will talk to you then.